hear people all the time who say, "You're so lucky you were born as a public speaker." And I'm like, no, that's not what happened here at all. I've actually never met a public speaker who has said, "Yeah, I was born with a skill. Like I was just like with a microphone coming out, you know, and that was really easy for me." Like everybody struggles with it, and it makes me realize like this is something we all have to work on together. I'm Angela Lucier. I'm the founder and CEO of the Speaker Sisterhood. I'm also an author and a professional speaker, and I've been an entrepreneur for 9 years. So welcome to The Secret Life of Speaking Up. Tonight we're going to talk about how when you can connect with your voice, you start to unlock parts of yourself that you didn't even know were there that can lead you to a new future. If you can believe it, I used to be really shy. And then one day I made a terrifying observation. I noticed that all of the leaders in my office had one thing in common, and that one thing was the thing that I was most afraid of. That trait was that they were amazing communicators. And not only that, they were really impressive public speakers. And you can imagine that's a pretty terrifying observation for a shy person to make. Because you realize in that moment, like, oh my God, leadership goes hand in hand with public speaking. Damn. If I ever want to be a leader, I have to learn how to speak. And it still gives me chills to say that realization out loud, because it was the moment that my life changed, and I went to public speaking training for 5 years, and it led me to recognizing that there is space for so many more women to be on stages, to be sharing their point of view and sharing their voice, and they need a place to get trained to do that. We all have our own perspective, our own ideas, our own creativity, and our own energy, and we all have a reason to be standing in front of a room and talking. So we should never take that away from ourselves, because that connection is what helps to build new experiences, new ideas, new inventions, new businesses. The Speaker Sisterhood operates out of my attic, which we call the world headquarters, in Holyoke, Massachusetts. Currently, the Speaker Sisterhood is a network of public speaking clubs for women who want to discover, awaken, and create their voice through the art of public speaking. And I specifically use those words because there's a process that takes place in learning this skill set, and it starts with recognizing that everything you need is already inside of you. It's just about taking the time to find it. And when you connect with that, you build confidence in yourself, and when you have confidence, you find out that more is possible in your life. And that's the power of the Speaker Sisterhood.
The first thing that really hit me is every woman that's there is on the same kind of path that I'm on. They're trying to find their own voice. We're all like evolving together.
We see ourselves one way, but the women that are in my group, they see me in a whole another way, and they've seen it since the beginning. And it's like now I'm walking into what they saw.
And what I really realize is that, in fact, I need that sisterhood. And all women who are speaking out for any reason really do need the support of other women. And that's exactly what I've found.
They realize that there are other women who are struggling with the same questions. But when you hear another woman say, "I'm not a good speaker, so I don't want to do this," you start to realize, oh, actually everybody feels this way. So why don't we all just kind of embrace that and laugh at ourselves when we fall down and realize that this is kind of a messy process and we're not going to be perfect at it.
It's changed the way I show up at work. I wanted to feel more comfortable being able to speak, and I wanted to not let my anxiety about speaking hold me back from doing things that I wanted to do.
The potential in each woman is amazing, but to think about young girls becoming confident with discovering their voice, understanding they have a voice that is important to share and that people actually want to hear that, it'll change the world. There's no doubt about that.
If you've been wanting to share a part of you and have been scared to do it, this would be the group to do that with. It's not even just about public speaking. It's about speaking up and having the boldness and fearlessness to do it.
Public speaking training sounds like the scariest thing in the world, and I often meet women who say, "Oh, I'm not ready to do that." And my advice to them is always the same. It's that you'll never be ready, you just have to start.